Okay, so we're to the 8th video of the second section of the flow form, which will finish off the second section for us. So the last two videos we did big movements, we did the repulse monkey, we did wave hands like clouds. This video will only compose 3 movements. One of those movements you already know, so it should be a fairly short video. You should be able to get it quite easily. So let's start by going through what we know of the second section up to from the start to the 29th position. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, and this is where we got to. So it's Tai Chi ball position, weight in the right leg, with facing the corner. What we're going to do is we're going to turn all the way to face the other corner, like we were just doing. But with our left leg, we're going to step in the same way that we were doing, but we're going to turn it to the corner. So we were trying to step straight with the wave hands like clouds. Now we're going to turn it out so it faces the corner. We're going to go through the same procedure of the hands, left hand coming up, but as we do it, as they pass each other, we sweep. We sweep. So the left hand stays higher than the right hand. It feels like you're moving someone out of the way. You're brushing them out, and the power is coming from your center. Yao, twa, boom. Left thumb will be down, right thumb will be up. They're not straight over each other. The right hand is more in front. What's very important here is that the shoulders are open. Because what's very easy to do here is we do that. And when we do that, we disconnect our arms from the torso of the body. So we must feel that the arm movement has come from the torso. The torso movement has come from the base. Okay? It's a nice fluid movement. And you may feel like a wave type sensation in the body as it comes out. So 29, 30, 30. That sweep to the corner. Then 31. Now with 31, we're just going to go straight to the front wall. As we do that, hands will go down, hips turn, hands come up for the high pad on horse. So weight is coming to the right leg, left hand is in front of the dantian, facing up. Right hand is up, facing toward the shoulder, or wrist the same height as shoulder, but it's nice and relaxed. It's not like so, it's nice and relaxed. And this is called the high pad on horse. Okay? When you've done the 30, the hands drop down to then come up, but they do it on a nice arc. It's not that they just collapse and then lift up. Okay, it's a nice fluid arc. Everything comes up. Nice and relaxed. High pad on horse, 31. This is 29. Step. 30, the sweep. 31, high pad on horse. In 32, you know, easy, single whip. straighter. Okay, for 32. Now this single whip, it's not like earlier in the section where it was at the corner. This one's to the sidewall, like in the first section. Yeah, you'll do a lot of single whips in the form. Majority of them are facing the sidewall. One of them is facing the corner. Yeah, that was the earlier one in the second section. This one you face the sidewall. Do it again. 29, 30, 31, 32. Straight. One thing I wanted to share with you is that with our stepping, when we're doing the stepping, traditionally in the Tai Chi, when you step, or in the system that I learned when I learned to step, as I go forward, you'll go onto your heel first. You'll go onto heel and then you shift your weight in. To go backwards, you go onto your toe first and then you shift the heel down. To go to the sides, the whole foot lifts up flat and goes down flat. Okay, these are the three different directions that you can take. Essentially with the flow form, it's similar principles. If you're doing the flow form very slow, when you go forward, the foot will go onto the heel and then the rest of the foot will go down. When you go back, as in the repulsed monkey, it will be toe and then the rest of the foot will go down. When you go to the side, like in the wave hands like clouds, whole foot is picked up and the whole foot will go down. But when you're doing the form a little bit faster, more fluid, even at the speed that we're doing, it should be less heel-toe movement. It should just be straight in. And feel as before your foot wants to make contact, feel it's like sensing the ground underneath it. The whole foot is sensing, it's feeling. Imagine that how your hands respond when you're in a room with your eyes closed, it's at night, and the hands are feeling. This is the same way the feet are operating as you're doing the form. They're sensing the space, they're feeling the space. This is also why it's good to do it on natural, the earth. In different, it can be on the sand, it can be on the grass. The grass is never flat. Yeah, there's always lines and ripples in it, there's holes in it sometimes. You should be able to adjust to these different positions. If you only do it in a gym or at your home where you've got a nice flat surface, it's not going to demand as much from you. It's not going to demand as much attention from your feet. Okay, to develop this connection to the earth, try in different places. Yeah, try. So, let's go through the whole second section. We've done the whole second section now, so we're going to go through it together to finish off this series. Cross hands position. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40, 41, 42, 43, 44, 45, 46, 47, 48, 49, 50, 51, 52, 53, 54, 55, 56, 57, 58, 59, 60, 61, 62, 63, 64, 65, 66, 67, 68, 69, 70, 71, 72, 73, 74, 75, 76, 77, 78, 79, 80, 81, 82, 83, 84, 85, 86, 87, 88, 89, 90, 91, 92, 93, 94, 95, 96, 97, 98, 99, 100, 101, 102, 103, 104, 105, 106, 107, 108, 109, 110, 111, 112, 113, 114, 115, 116, 117, 118, 119, 120, 121, 122, 123, of second section. Well done.